Have you ever seen something that made you stop and think, what's the real story behind that? Well, today, we're diving into a story that sounds like it's straight out of a movie. But it's a powerful reminder that some symbols carry a weight we can't even imagine. It all started on a seemingly normal day. A young woman, let's call her Sarah, was going about her business when she was stopped by law enforcement. The reason? A complaint had been filed about her, claiming she was impersonating a military member. Now, this is a serious accusation, often related to what's known as stolen valor. The officers were just doing their job, following protocol. These saw the intricate tattoo on her arm detailed specific military insignia and, based on the complaint, they took her into custody. Imagine the scene. Sarah is in handcuffs, trying to explain herself, but the situation is escalating. People are watching, whispers are starting. To the officers, the evidence seemed to stack up against her. This wasn't just any tattoo. It was a symbol reserved for a select, elite group within the armed forces. It's a tattoo earned through immense sacrifice, skill, and bravery. The chances of a civilian, especially a young woman, having it legitimately seemed slim to none in their eyes. They believed she was just another pretender, trying to gain respect she hadn't earned. She was taken to the station for processing. Sure. The mood was tense. Sarah remained calm, but you could see the frustration and a hint of sadness in her eyes. She wasn't angry at the officers. She understood why they were suspicious. The honor and integrity of that symbol was something she deeply respected, which made the accusation of her disrespecting it all the more painful. As the booking process continued, a high-ranking officer happened to be walking through the station. He was an admiral, a man who had seen decades of service and commanded respect with his very presence. He was just passing by, but something caught his eye: the tattoo on Sarah's arm. He stopped dead in his tracks. The arresting officers noticed his pause and approached him, explaining the situation. A clear-cut case of stolen valor, they thought. The Admiral walked closer, his eyes fixed on the tattoo, not with suspicion, but with a look of profound recognition and respect. He examined the intricate details, the specific symbols woven into the design. The other officers waited for him to confirm their suspicions. Instead, he looked up from her arm and met Sarah's gaze. A silent understanding passed between them. Then, he turned to the officers, his voice calm but firm, carrying an authority that left no room for argument. Release her now. The officers were stunned, confused. One of them started to protest. But sir, the tattoo, ... The Admiral cut him off. I know exactly what that tattoo is, he said, his voice dropping slightly, filled with a mix of sorrow and immense respect. That is the trident. But look closer. He pointed to a tiny, almost imperceptible modification within the design. You see that gold star and the teardrop? That's not for pretenders. That tattoo isn't for the person who served. A heavy silence fell over the room. The Admiral continued, that is a memorial tattoo. It's for the widows and families of our fallen Navy SEALs. She didn't serve. Her husband did. And he never came home. The entire atmosphere in the station shifted. The suspicion in the officer's eyes was replaced with shock, then shame, and finally, deep empathy. They looked at Sarah, no longer as a criminal, but as a Gold Star wife, a woman who had paid the ultimate price for her country's freedom. The handcuffs were removed immediately, followed by a wave of sincere, heartfelt apologies. This story is a powerful lesson. It's a reminder that we should never jump to conclusions. The symbols people carry, whether a tattoo, a pin, or a piece of jewelry, represent stories of incredible sacrifice, love, and loss. Sarah wasn't impersonating a hero. She was honoring one. Her tattoo wasn't an act of stolen valor. It was an eternal tribute to a love and a life cut short in the line of duty. So next time you see a military symbol, take a moment to think. It's not just an image. It's a story, a legacy, and for families like Sarah's, it's a promise to never forget. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time.